Hi friends, welcome to Ayub Tutorials. Today's topic is alerts, how to create the alert boxes in Bootstrap. I am going to show all the alert boxes with real-time examples, and also we are going to show that practically. Let's move on to the topic. So in general, we use alert boxes to provide some information to the end user, like for example, data saved successfully, and if there are any validation messages, for example, required the first name. Like these messages we will use in the form of alert boxes. For example, Bootstrap is providing different CSS classes to provide the styles to the div tags, and we can make it as a alert boxes. And alert is the main base class we use for alerts. This is our plain information, and once we apply the alerts, this is how it looks. Here we are going to see what are the different classes are available to create our Bootstrap alerts. And so I have documented all the alerts classes, and to apply the alert styles similar to our buttons, here we have alert primary, alert secondary, alert success, alert danger, alert warning, and like this depend on your requirement you can use any alert class. There are also some different types of alert boxes, so we are giving an option to the end user to close that alert box. For that we need to have this cross button so that user can click and they can close it. We have different CSS classes and attributes to create the alert box with close buttons, and here is the list, and this is how we are going to create that alert box, and I am going to show that practically. To make it more practical, I have created one index.html page, and I have added all the CDN links, and I am going to add one alert box, and we will see before applying our Bootstrap how it looks. Here I am going to add one plain div tag, and I am going to add with text. So I am going to add the text here, required first name. Let me save this, and I'm going to run this. So this is how it looks, required first name, and I want to create this as a alert box. So for that we just need to follow some standard the class name. So as I told, we need to use the attribute, and there is one base class alert, and whatever type of alert you want to use, and you can use that alert warning. So let me save this, and if I go back here and I'm trying to run, it will show it as required first name, and it is taking the entire row, and if you want to split that you can use the grid system. So let me convert that into grid. So here I'm giving it as a class row. Yeah, I am placing this alert box inside my row, and here the row size I am giving it as a column MD3, and let me save this, and I am going to run. So here we can see the required first name. Yeah, I'm going to show you the different types of alert boxes, and similar to our buttons we have primary secondary boxes, and here I'm taking all the code to my page, and let me copy and paste it here, and here you can see I pasted. We have alert primary, alert secondary, alert success, and alert danger. So I'm going to run this, and we can see it here, and here we can see we have this is our primary and this is our secondary box, and here we have the success, and like this you can create your light alert, and also we can create the dark alert also. Yeah. Now I am going to explain the alert box with the cross button. So here I have copied the code. Let me copy this, and I am going to paste it in my page. Let me save this, and I am going to run it, and here we can see this is our alert box with cross button, and user has the flexibility once they click on close, and it is. And how to create this, let me go back and explain. And here we can see we are going to create, as usual we are going to create one div tag, and here we are giving it as a alert and alert warning, and we need to add few more classes. We need to give alert dismissible and also fade, and we need to give the show class also, and the role we need to give it as a alert, and this is our information what you want to give. Here I am using the strong element so that it will show the title, and one button. This is how we are going to show our cross button, and for this we need to use the button tag, and here we can see data dismiss is there, and we need to attach this data dismiss, and also we are going to give the area label, and once you mouse over it will show this close. and we need to give it as a area hidden true, and this will show your cross icon. Thank you very much. Please subscribe Ayub Tutorials.